Start the damn stream before I piss myself. Hello. Just 1 second. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Greetings! I'm out of frame. Don't worry about that. You don't need to see me. You don't need to see shit. Enjoy the void. Jill! I'm lost in the blackness, Jill. How we doing? Balloon. I just found it while I was moving some washing. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Let's just wait for the game to bloody show up. There we are. God, it feels like I'm never not streaming this week. What the hell's going on? Never off bloody YouTube. But we got so many games to get through. New and old. But what we been up to? Old man Stephen got too much time on his hands. I mean, I'm enjoying the post-Christmas rush, but pre-New Year rush. The 2 days I have, you know. In my pajamas, got a cuppa, got 3 days off. Fantastic. Well, food in oven. New Digital Circus sweatpants just arrived for stream. Hello there. What? Hold on.
Commander.
Oh, there we go. I was trying to remember who the hell Marcus Mootman was.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Oh, fine. We'll go check in with Anderson. So, how have we been since the long time since I've last spoke to you? Yesterday. However, it has been a while since we've been playing Mass Effect because I kind of forgot to stream last Monday, didn't I? Oh, do we have audio? We might not have audio. No, we do. It's good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good.
You okay? Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance.
It's been whole hours since we last talked. I know.
Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Imagine trench warfare against the Reapers. I mean, sure, good for them. Figure of speech.
I'm glad it's having an effect, but so far hope hasn't been the thing winning this.
So what have...
Been blood, sweat,
Where were we? We cured the genophage. We fought off a Cerberus attack on the Citadel. We met everyone's favourite character. Kai, the serial thief Lang.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Sorry, I find it weird just hearing someone say the term UK in the Mass Effect. Honestly, one of the few times a country gets mentioned. Like, there is no United States in the Mass Effect universe anymore. You know that. I don't know what it's called these days. It's like the North American Federation or some shit like that.
More Reapers in one place just makes them easier to kill.
Leave it to you to make a full-scale Reaper invasion sound like a good thing.
I just want to end them. Forever.
You and me both. Oh, and Shepard.
United North American States. After the annexation of Canada and Mexico.
Take it from me. Lang
Fuck
is
you.
a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Take it from me.
Noted.
Lang is a vicious bastard. Stole my cornflakes.
Good news you can send our way. That is enough.
It sounds funny, but you know, seeing trench warfare in 2025, I will never criticize it in any media again. Sure, I get you, I get you. I do, I want to see it though. I do want to see what the effectiveness is against fucking Reaper dreadnoughts. Somehow we've gone back to trench warfare again. It just keeps. It's like how everything keeps evolving back into crabs. All warfare, no matter how sophisticated, will always devolve back to trenches. Don't ask how. It just does. I don't know who you are. Meet me at the bar? We already met her at the bar. Okay, this might be me being a bit late to getting to some of my mail. Oh, James Vega wants to talk to us on the Citadel. Fuck off. Kai Lang lore, nobody cares. Oh, hello. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for some much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little love, sweetheart. A small armory of techs will take care of the details once you arrive. Get your crew out there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order, except you can, begin shore leave at your own, pace. We're not doing that until the very end of the game. This is DLC. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Admiral Hackett. Well, we can look forward to getting our new fancy digs, but we got shit to do. We doing Omega. Yep. First episode back from mid-season break vibes. Nice, it's how I do it. Honestly, you mentioned it last time, and I think it implanted the seed in my head, and I'm thinking here like, do I want to go into the Quarry and Geth stuff? Is that too heavy? It's going straight into that after like a mid-season break, as we say. But I'm like, yeah, you know what? Of all the DLC, Omega's like the easiest to digest. It's not too heavy, you know? What are we doing? I don't know. What is Dock 42 again? Is that where we're supposed to meet Arya? I'm gonna guess. I have no idea. It is. Okay. So, reminder. Arya Talok. Trinity from the Matrix. Leader of Omega. Cerberus took over the station. She's been chilling on the Citadel ever since then. We've been doing little jobs for her here and there, but the main thing she wants is, well, she's gonna tell us.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Game loud enough, by the way.
Arya. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in purgatory.
I do like that there is exactly one kind of personal speeder in the future.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard.
Like, I joke about how, as technology advances, it all just becomes, the same. You know how we don't have, like, a diverse range of smartphones anymore. Everything's just this. We don't have, like, wacky cars. Where's the three-wheel cars? We don't have that. Everything's just the same aerodynamic design. So in the far future, everything just looks like this. There's exactly one style of personal speeder.
The leader of the Cerberus occupation,
And they're all Kias.
Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Hey, Cameron.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's
What are you up to?
military strategist and best kept secret.
Everything's a
All you need
Tesla.
to know is
Boo.
that he's a merciless
That's why the galaxy's falling apart.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight.
Sounds fine to me. Good, good.
Information stops there.
Omega may be the prettiest DLC of Mass Effect 3. Then again, Leviathan is... It's all good.
There are secrets on Omega only I know.
And then there's Citadel stuff. You get the classic neon lights, the cyberpunk shit.
Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Currently basing a bunch of models. Beast! What you working on? Lord of the Rings stuff?
He's about to meet his match.
That kind of talk goes a long way with me. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, Mercs, Ezo, all yours.
So, what's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Yeah, it's one of those DLCs.
Just say, I want you all to myself.
No companions. Oleg. Oleg Nonobsky.
Coordinates to my fleet. Oh,
30-odd Urukai scouts and 7 Gothmogs. That's far too many Gothmogs. No one needs that many Gothmogs.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Arya and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Not suspicious at all. What, being told, hey, don't bring your companions? The only suspicious thing there is that the developers didn't want to pay the voice actors again. Right. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Rendezvous with Arya's fleet. We don't really have anything to do before then. We're pretty much geared out. Should be fine. We're good. We're built different. We can handle it. Yeah, we'll stick with the old plasma rifle. Or whatever it's called. Ooh, now, but hold on, I bought this. Haven't actually used it yet. Is it worth it? Will it be handy? I mean, honestly, we could probably get through the DLC with just that. For a 200% recharge speed. Problem is, it doesn't hit very hard on mechs. What if we bring a heavy pistol as well? Maybe? Just to mix things up? Or am I being silly? I'm being a bit silly. Ah, fuck it. Let's be silly. Let's just bring the SMG. Increased damage and... Oh, reduced weapon weight. Even more. Oh, shit. Now, hold on. If we can reduce the weapon weight enough, we might be able to... You know what, let's bring the Mattock as well. Fuck it. Increased rounds per magazine, a very good idea, because the problem we were having was the Mattock running out of ammo. But we got 2 weapons now. We've still got 135 recharge speed. That's still pretty good. Let's stick with that. Oh, and fucking cheap-ass Arya wants us to give her weapons. God damn it. Right, fine. We good? We're good. Let's go. We're not good. We have 61 points to spend. We'll be here in a minute. Idea, new Rings movie. That's a weed trip by Merry and Pippin. Looking for something stronger than old Toby. And then they hear about some left in Isengard. It's called Uruk-hai. That's funny. Let's do it. Let's sell it to old PJ. Get it done. Can't be any worse than Rings of Power. So hold on, what was I doing? What have we been watching? Come to mention it. Or doing in general. Today, I have been playing a lot of Doom the Dark Ages. I've been trying to get through that game. I'm almost done. I'm into like the last third or so now, finally. Haven't really been enjoying it for the most part. I did mention on a call the other night that it was the most boring game I've ever played. Quite facetious, sure, but yeesh. It's compared to the previous ones, it's a bit monotonous. But I'm coming around to it a little bit because I have found the power of the super shotgun. Honestly, just use that and don't fuck with any of the other weapons, and instantly, like, having a 40% better time all around. Increase recharge speed? Yeah, there we go.
We're
We're good.
outshipped 4 to 1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to
Watched a
punch
90s movie called Tank Girl last
So you
night.
come
I'm
here to
familiar
serve
with
as
it.
cruiser.
If you want campy sci-fi that's a right mess but kind of charming, then
Finally
give it a go.
stopped.
It's based on a...
You're planning on
I
infiltrating
don't know if it's a comic or a
Exactly.
manga.
We
It's
position
based on
ourselves
something,
to
isn't it?
strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
Works for me.
If you're as accommodating the rest of the way, we'll get
Listen,
along
I think
very
it is. Or maybe the
Let's quit talking
movie
and get
came
to it.
first. I don't know.
Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait.
Phalanx, the
They only
second best
follow
pistol
on
in the
my
game.
command.
It is good, but it's too heavy. You've seen my playstyle. I like to spam the concussive blast every second I get. Every chance I get. Every second. If preferable.
Head for the command ship.
Co-created by a dude that drew the members of Gorillaz. That is somehow not a surprise to me. It does have a very similar vibe.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight.
Tank Girl is the mascot for the entire Riot Girl music subgenre. Yeah, what you said.
We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for
Last night I watched a video which was about 27 minutes long and only appears on sites that I can't mention in this chat. Are these the Keir Starmer No Fun Allowed websites?
And slow.
Be patient. Get as close as
X
you can.
hamster. Fuck. So what else have I been doing?
Fire!
Other than that, I'm continuing my DS9 rewatch. I just got past the episode The Visitor.
Signal the fleet through the relay.
Hell of an episode. I was tearing up at the end.
We're through. Head straight.
If
for
you
the
know, you know.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be
Goddamn.
interesting. Put him through.
Tony Todd.
I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong
Oh look,
tree,
it's Grand Admiral Thrawn.
But maybe you can convince my partner.
Thronsky.
Father Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
Why do you have a British... Sorry, I guess in the future, like, Russia was just culturally destroyed. They just had to... A bit like France in Star Trek, why Captain Jean-Luc Picard has a British accent, has a Yorkshire accent.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of me that highly.
What's DS9? Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Arya clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now
I am unsettling. Have you seen my face?
I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got. Oleg.
Bikini Kill, one of my
End
favorite
transmission.
bands. Never heard of him.
That went well. Set
But yeah,
preset course.
Tank Girl aesthetic, I
We're
suppose.
ramming the station.
Or
Everyone
whatever you
brace
said.
for impact.
Riot Girl.
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Okie dokie, we're just ramming the station then. That's strategy.
Shield's gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Oh, by the way, good news. I
Damn
shouldn't
it,
have to
program
rush
to
away
Roswell
tonight.
Station.
Let's go. Everyone out. There's no time.
I told Uni to get the bus because she was finishing shift at 7:45 rather than the usual 8:30, and that would mean I would have to leave at 7:20. In other words, an hour from now, and that would just not be worth even bothering to stream. So
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
she should be able to catch the bus. It's like 15 minutes after she finishes shift, she just has to like walk to the station, which is about 15 minutes away. So we'll see. If I get a message, I've got my phone off silent. Put it on this side where my ear is. If I get the message, I've missed the bus, then, you know, such a loving husband. I've been driving her to and from work every bloody day this week. I just asked if I could get a break so I could stream. So I could be a pro streamer, you know?
Hope the other escape pods made it.
I do hate how in every cutscene
Alright,
they give you the
what's our
wrong bloody weapon.
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
Let me start killing. Oh no! Not fucking Gollum.
Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Oh, there we go. Back to the right weapon.
I'm
And
back.
helmet magically appears. Oh, oh, now that is handy. Right, so Arya's lash ability can basically grab someone from behind cover. That's nice. What else should she do? Flare? Oh, let's get our Hurricane. Now, in the multiplayer mode, my go-to build is a soldier equipped with this SMG and nothing else. And I just... I love it. I love the sound. And I just run around with this because it's so lightweight, doesn't affect your skill recharge times, but it also just tears through. If you can hit. Oop. Can't see shit. My favorite thing about fighting Cerberus. Bloody smoke. And the grenades. This SMG does sound like someone blowing a raspberry mine. Still pretty cool. Well, now that I've heard it. Someone's fallen over and can't get up. Oh, there he is! Goodbye. Beady 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 beep.
Our pod took out the main exit. Arya and Celine, you alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with this Cerberus
Gotta get back to you.
are shredding us.
Just the strategy with the Matok, well, just the way you use it is a little bit different from the Prothean gun, isn't it? The Prothean gun, you want to just be doing as much fire as quickly as you can,
Tell your boss.
because it does the Symmetra thing of becomes more powerful the more you use it. So I've got to get out of that mindset. Back into the just headshot, 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 you know? 'Cause I've not got that much ammo. I don't have Liara and her singularity. Goodness. There we are. Yeah, anyway, gotta make things a little bit of a challenge for me. You can't run the whole game with the kill all button rifle. Now I want to play Overwatch 2. No, you don't. No one does, Mr. Simpson. No one wants to play, we just feel obligated. Speaking of which, we probably should catch up on some
Report in. Great.
some of our
There?
battle pass, shouldn't we?
But only 6 pods made it. Very essential.
I entirely forgot how crunchy of a shooter Mass Effect 3 was. It
Start
is.
prepping for our ships to land.
It's got some crunch.
Let's hustle. Every minute.
Especially
more
with the
of our ships
Mattock.
Get obliterated out there.
Now, we mentioned this last night. We were watching Oda play some Warframe. She was trying out that on a recommendation. Not from us. You know, anyway, I was commenting on the rifle designs in that game and yada yada yada. Lily, you mentioned I should, like, do a hypothetical video talking about, like, fictional guns in games. Mattock. You know for fucking sure that's gonna get mentioned. If I was, like, ranking top 10 fictional firearms or something, this would be there. Again, though, if we're only talking about convention. The problem with like top 10 video game weapons is so many of the slots are taken up by like
Those cannons have
gimmick
to
guns for obvious reasons. You know, the physics gun from Half-Life 2, the portal gun from Portal, you know, shit like that, which are like entirely built around the game. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I get that entirely, but if we just want to talk about cool-looking, feasible, conventional firearms, it's, you know, a totally different thing. The bloody, what were they called again? The Turok 2 Mind Drill. What are they called again? The Drill Bores or something? I see that often in those kind of game lists. The golden gun from N60. Oh, well, you know what I've fucking realised is one of the best guns. The bloody pistol from Halo 1. Based on yesterday's stream. Yeesh. That fucking thing.
Feels good to let loose.
Uh-oh.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Oh, I hear snipers. Hey, don't you run away from me, you little shit. Would you just stand still so we can kill you? Ah, you fucker. Ah, you fucker. There we go. Okay, wow. I'm sure there's some mods to improve the stability on this thing, because that recoil is a little bit horrible. Yeah, so I've got to use the SMG for close quarters, you know. Tearing through armor or shields. We good? We're good. I got the Arkham trilogy for the Switch, and I'm going to play Arkham Asylum while watching stream. Nice. I have been meaning to replay those games for a while now. Arkham Asylum, I remember being really good. Arkham City, was actually the first one I played, and I loved it. I do feel like it's probably not going to hold up as well because it's, you know, the big open world guff. I don't know. I just struggle to have the patience for open world games these days. Still good though, I'm sure. Never played anywhere near enough of Arkham Knight though. The third one. Uh-oh. Get through that shield, you fucker. I need Liara. through the letterbox. There we are. Ah! You know what? Changing over to cryo ammo
Get to
for a
the
bit.
controls.
I tend to just go shields for fighting Cerberus because there's always going to be an engineer or a centurion with a shield on, but beyond that, your disruptor ammo ain't really doing much.
Jarl, defensive
Everything
scanning
has health,
signals
though,
surviving ships to
and the
converge
cryo
at
ammo's good for that.
point.
So, Steven, what would you say are your qualifications for a good game gun? If I think it's pretty. That's basically it for me.
Bray, come in.
I mean, it depends what we're talking about. Again, there's different categories here. There's like, what is a fun gun in a game, which can get into like the Fizz gun in Half-Life 2
What
and shit
exactly
like
is
that.
this rendezvous
But if
point?
I'm just saying like, what are guns that I just aesthetically like the look of? I just like the vibe of. Then we're talking like Mattox and SDA-52s.
Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
No, things that look feasible in real world and sound nice
And await further
and
instruction.
are chunky, and I want to stroke them, you know, that sort of thing. A gun that I look at and I'm like, oh, I want to field strip you, you know. The shotgun from BioShock Infinite. It's like a chimney stack from hell.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing.
Was that the one with the car? Carcom? Arkham Knight. Yeah, the third.
Stay sharp. You might get visitors.
It was kind of the big selling point of the game, if I remember right. It's like, Arkham 1, play as Batman. Arkham 2, play as Batman, but open world. Arkham 3, we're still open world, but now we got a car. Tank section, vehicle sections, woo!
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Hey, you know the core gameplay, that's what people like about these games. Here, have something completely different. Brings me back to talking about Doom the Dark Ages, actually, now that I think about it. Doom 1, Doom for a New Generation. Doom Eternal, that, but more. Doom Dark Ages, flying section? You can piss about on a dragon? No, we don't do anything that innovative with it, but,
Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses.
what a pretentious cunt. Chess doesn't make you look smart, Oleg. I know. No. Real smart admirals. They look at art during a mission, you know. If you want to be Admiral Thrawn, you've got to like turn off your hologram, turn around, look at the Mona Lisa, and go, yes, you know. I have found Commander Shepard's Rule 34 account. I now understand all your strategies. I see you are really into Quarian feet pics. I now know you will use the ventilation system to infiltrate my command center. Shut up. Real smart villains blade backgammon.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back.
Lovely.
Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Shields, I assume.
That's not good.
Mona Lisa 107 just had to check. What the I mean, okay, sure. I guess. I suppose that could include, like, any picture which just has them in the background. I mean, that'll happen. Oh, there's a shield generator somewhere. Hold on.
Die.
There we are. Oh, I forgot. I unlocked the ability where my concussive blast kills me. Where my concussive shot carries the elemental damage of whatever I'm equipped with. That's handy. Shield. You. You dead? You dead? You dead? You fellows are just kind of annoying. Gotta be honest with you. Get through the letterbox.
We're getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
Oh no, people be drawing her with her feet coming out there. That's Commander Shepard. It's his account, isn't it? Arkham City is my first Arkham game too. Got Arkham City for my birthday years ago. I remember getting it right before going to see the third Batman Nolan film, whose name I forget suddenly. Dark Knight Rises. We were in Dundee that day. Popped into Game back when that was there. Right before seeing the mediocre movie.
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Yes. Let's go get that Talusi. If you know, you know. Oh, okay, down. Down we go. Down I go.
What the hell is he doing?
Lovely. So, we were saying a stream or two ago that the Mass Effect 3 doesn't have any of those classic ME2 mechs. And I mentioned they sort of make a return. Upgraded. Rampart mechs.
Stand still, you piece of shit.
Okay, I might have to swap over to flame rounds.
Fast and fast.
Nade out.
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Just one left. Yeah, there's a couple new enemy types in this. I won't spoil the other one.
Need to check out that force field.
Talon,
Poor idiot.
Overwatch, and Mass Effect
tells me this is
hybrid universe confirmed.
Are we blocked?
Ugh,
Not this time. Come here.
what do you want? What do you want?
This way.
Oh yes, I remember. Shame the Omega-specific baddies don't turn up again in the main game. Yeah, we're not just talking about the enemies, are we? Are we, fellas? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, Scoob? Am I right, Scoob? Yeah.
Down the ladder.
At the very least, it would be interesting if they threw in some of the DLC enemies into the multiplayer.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back.
Oh, speaking of
Aria
baddies.
Salok.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse mostly. Just trying to stay alive.
It's a
Wasn't very
Femturian! The
My.
only one in this game!
I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
You're getting sloppy, Arya, and I hope I will be too.
Looks like you pass out your secrets to anybody.
You're mistaken, Commander. Arya keeps secrets better than anyone else.
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military.
Least controversial would. Come on.
But they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
I won't fall back to get you, so keep moving.
Don't
Nyreen, the sole female Turian in the galaxy. She's like the reverse Ganondorf of Mass Effect. Well, at least, for all of its faults, at least in Andromeda,
It's mine.
left something
they,
behind,
like,
I take it.
fully integrated,
Everything.
well, actually, not just for the Turians, for the Krogan as well. Ooh, now hold the fuck up. Do we want to change? So this is a DLC weapon, so it might be... It's heavier, though. Meh. Nah, we'll stick with the Mattock. DLC Assault Rifle. Pretty good as well, but we'll stick with. I played a little bit of Arkham Knight on the Switch, and yikes, the graphics look bad. I knew that there would be a downgrade, but not one this bad, at least. I have two Arkham games that look great. Sorry, you on Switch 2?
out. Lock it down. Now.
I assume. I don't know. I have no idea. Can't wait for the Andromeda streams. I mean, I don't know. I might do them, but I just feel like the same thing's gonna happen again. We get bored 2 streams in, and then I'm like, well, that was a bad idea. I do want to play it, though. I do want to give it a replay, because it's been a long time. Oop, you little fucker. You fecker. Come here. So, Nyreen, what do you do? Not much, I just realized, because you need level ups. Oh! Okay. You are useful. You have Overload and Incinerate. That's basically everything that I could possibly need. Increase damage to barriers and shields. Yes, you will. And increase damage. Increase recharge speed. And increase damage to frozen and chilled targets by an additional 100%. Nah. Or it's a flat 50. Now, in the multiplayer, you can at least play as female Turians. They obviously just reuse the model. Increase tech power. Yeah, we're going to be relying more on the tech than your biotics. No offense. But we have been feeling a little bit underpowered as a squad until now. We were just missing that extra little bit of a tech, I think. We had the weapons, we had some biotics.
I'm back, fuckers.
Oh, I saw Gibbs. Someone exploded. There we go. Now it's feeling like Mass Effect.
We'll find him. Incoming.
Where from? Go to these first. Oh no, those are helping us. Ah, they are gender neutral shield pylons. They'll help whoever comes within range. That's nice. Wanna get in cover?
Right.
Fuck. This guy. Kill him before he can. Stop hiding behind pillars, you big knob. There we are.
I'm on it. Focus on the Atlas.
Now, hold on, is that Atlas going to be getting shield? I think it's going to be getting shield boosts from these pylons, so we better get rid of them now. Yeah, fecker. Just watching how much damage that does to the shields. Not the worst. Okay, shields down. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Fuck you. God, getting swarmed. Give me a break. Nope. Stick with that. Can't see what the damage is. Oh, there we are. Almost dead. Don't have Nintendo Switch 2. Who calls it the Nintendo Switch 2? Sorry. I'm playing on my Sony PlayStation 5.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
What do you think?
Cannons engaged. Head to the blast door.
Close the blast doors. Close the blast doors. Open the blast doors. What a bunch of losers. Look at them. Look at the little Iron Man lockers. Me and my little jet boots. Ooh, my booties. Get fucked.
Nice guns.
They'll keep the general's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
I really wanted to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but life has conspired against me.
Coming in.
Oh no. Game of the Year nominee, Donkey Kong Bonanza. New loading screens.
We're in. Lock it down.
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Maybe you felt safer hiding in the dark.
You should both know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left.
History.
In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never...
Anyone want a quality street?
Did you call it?
Made with authentic palm oil.
Are you willing to help defend it now?
0%
You'll find me
coca.
very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
Pretty sure they used to bang.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many
Toffee
survived the
penny.
assault.
Was
before-
interested in Metroid 4, Prime 4, but apparently it turned out ass.
It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Honestly, haven't heard much from that game since it did. So, okay, actually, I'm going to double check. We are talking about the same thing, right? Because I saw the game getting revealed like a month ago. People were making fun of like the yeah, it did, because I remember seeing a review of it. People were making fun of like the side characters, the sort of companion characters being cringe. And then basically it's dropped off the face of the earth since then. Yeah, it did launch. Weird. Like one of the most anticipated games out there, and then it just kind of like drops like a wet fart. Shame.
All clear.
I am a bit of a Metroid enjoyer, what little I've managed to play. So what have we got? This is basically going to be our hub for the DLC then, isn't it? Place we come back to upgrade weapons and yada yada yada. Can we talk? No? Oh.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come
Yeah, Mario Kart World was another one that
I'll see what I can do.
seemed to be a bit of a disappointment. All around, the Switch 2's not been great for like the exclusives. I suppose Donkey Kong Bonanza is the exception.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough.
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment. You mean if we hadn't lost that shipment?
Alright, I think that's the gist. Just a couple of sort of side questy type things to pick up. I don't really know if there's any huge reward or incentive to do these sort of side quests. Don't think it affects the ending particularly. As in the ending of the DLC, never mind the ending of the overall game.
Keep an eye out for panels. I'll cross-reference with my station schematics.
Alright,
to
let's
try and
just
figure out where you are.
check in with the big lady herself.
As, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see.
NS2
force
Switch
fields we
is
saw.
very accessible
The
given its
general has
price
them
and
set up
price of games.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
We'll make them join, one way or another.
Perfectly put.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me
Oakley-dokley.
waiting.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only.
Good luck out
I
there.
will not buy the Switch 2 because I do not have the money to buy 1, and 2, I will not buy a console that can become a big plastic brick at any time. They see oh yeah, I have heard this sort of shit. Nintendo reserves the right to at any time detonate your Nintendo Switch. Like the bloody IDF did to those mobile phones all across where was it? Jordan? I can't remember now. There's been too many war crimes, I can't keep up. Lebanon, thank you.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185.
Blip.
Your little war against the other
Oh, I
gangs
remember
was
the
that-
plague of 2185.
Not my intention.
All those damn anti-vaxxers.
Their leader Darius took
Joe
advantage of the
Rogan telling
situation,
people to
carved
take
the
horse
Talons a bigger
tranquilizer.
piece of the local drug trade.
Are we
Thank
enlisting
God
them
for
because they're
Morden
good or
souls.
because we need numbers?
Their cannon fodder, we're using them because they're the only game in town.
All soldiers know they're expendable.
Exactly. The Talons are mine
Now
already.
keep walking.
Don't know it.
Keep climbing, Arya.
Just let me do the talking and
Just need to watch that booty.
Looks like an attack on the Talons.
No.
Judging from call chatter, the priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Oh, I could have sworn she made a comment about looking at her ass. Shame. Spoiling my fun. Right, let's get back on cryo ammo. Let's make sure our Hurricane is on anti-shields. And we'll move from there. Reach Talon territory. Talent company. Well now, if it ain't the little saint from the vault. What, you think you could go around helping people the way you do and no one's gonna take notice? Get 'em, boys! Meanwhile, if you're a low karma character, well now, if it ain't the little asshole from the vault. What, you think you could go around being evil and people wouldn't take notice? Get 'em, boys! Meanwhile, if you're a neutral character, well now, if it ain't the little bloke from the vault, what, you think you can go around doing nothing and no one's gonna take notice? Get 'em, boys! I really mean to make that mod. That will be my life's work. The Fallout 3 neutral bounty hunter mod. Sorry, little joke between me and Sam. Just laughing to myself. Leave me alone. Sorry, there was... I feel like I'm missing something back here. Lift control. Lift control. Phew. Right, and this helps us how? Ha ha ha. High velocity assault rifle barrel, we'll take it. No lie, I work in the NHS and have seen anti-vaxxers get promoted. What a wonderful world we live in.
Understood.
Arya, please. I know you want the Shepherd D, but can we, Well, goodbye. Night, y'all. Fucking hell. I thought I was gonna die. Fortunately, I don't think this game has, fall damage programmed in.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Engaging hostiles. Red one back up over there.
Restart
Power's
generator.
offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Mission report. We're almost done scouting this location. The surveillance drones indicate the detention center is on par with the last one we hit, but something feels off with the patrol patterns that the display table is spitting out. I'd recommend another observation run before we try to extract the civilians. Cerberus are putting civilians into detention centers. Concerning. They're calling it Alligator Alcatraz, and they're selling Cerberus merch. Or I'm sorry, what would it be in Mass Effect? Fucking,
That tower
Varan
is
Alcatraz.
we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are giving as good as they get.
Commander, Cerberus communication.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you are aware, but you know that the Alligator Alcatraz is basically closed down already? Like, the whole thing was just a big publicity stunt, and it, like, fell into the swamp or whatever. It's just... It just died a death. It's like they can't even do fascism right. They're too incompetent. Not complaining. Uh oh. Stealth mission failed. Oh. Couldn't tell if the grenade was in front of me or behind me there. Sometimes the arrows are not super clear depending on the angle of your camera. Get back here, shocker! Lovely. Lovely jubbly. This area feels like the underbelly of Bespin from the end of Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, it does.
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Oh, okay, that was part of that silly little side mission. So there are some random terminals we might want to interact with. What was the other thing? Actually, has it been listed? Assist the mechanic. Find a carry power inverter and bring it back to the bunker. Arias hacker requires hack a bunch of terminals. Okay. Well, I don't know for sure if we're going to get these missions done. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me have my fun. Let me have my... Fucking hell. Sorry, the recoil really is a bit too much to be useful. Nope. There we go. They were locked in. We've saved them. Don't know who they were. Just some guys. Can you? Kind of. I was going to see that lash ability does sort of yank the shields out of their hands. That's good to know. Oh, hey, fella.
Thank you, Commander.
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now. Excellent.
You forgot to add like a radio intercom filter to that voice line. That seems to be the one silver lining, isn't it? These fascist pricks got into power, but they can't govern. It was scary seeing how much American institutions acquiesce to them, but they are falling apart. Yeah. That is the worst part, isn't it? The problem is that you have one party that just have complete and total disregard for the rules and norms of government, and then you have another party who are too weak and ineffectual and cowardly to, like, in any meaningful way stand up to them. Like, this, all in all, shit could be a lot worse and could have gotten a lot worse, but it looks like just the courts largely seem to be the big sticking point, obviously with the exception of the Supreme Court. But they can only, like the federal, the Department of Justice, they do have limits on how many court cases they can work on at a time. You know, their resources and manpower, especially manpower these days. They fucking fired everyone who was competent. Thanks Elon Musk. Thanks Doge. Yeah, there's only so many things they can get embroiled in, and the administration is facing so many legal challenges that ultimately they can't get anything done. At least that's my broad strokes understanding. Let's go to fucking pylons, come on. Stop shooting me! Sorry, there was a shield pylon on the very far side of the room there that was making the turret basically unkillable. Shit. Nope. Where are you? Grenade right to the face. Sheesh. I was like Master Chief last night. We got a sticky grenade right in the visor. It was like your mum last night. Got a sticky something in the visor, you know what I'm saying? Because I sure don't. Please help me, I have dementia. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What? What? Get him. Get him. I love it when I just break them. Yep, the pilot's like, you know what? We'll just leave. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Woke Grok is escaping the lab.
I don't think so.
Hey.
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
Nyreen, I am full of surprises. For one thing, I'm actually left-handed. What? I also got The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and Echoes of Wisdom and Skyrim? That's a lot of echoes. I will play them after I'm done the Arkham games. I'm so glad that somebody's buying these Skyrim re-releases. You know, Todd, gotta keep him happy. Fucking kill himself after the reception that Starfield got, you know?
Coming with you. You get our help now in return for hearing us out later.
Todd needs his money.
Charm, Arya. But not my patience.
I was going to make a joke like he needs his drug money or something, but I'm like, Todd doesn't do
Fine.
anything.
I don't have time to argue, and we can use the extra.
He literally just needs the
Let's go.
money. That's his only thing he gets off on. Sorry, I don't know. I just couldn't see him being like a cokehead or anything, you know?
Noticed the biotic grenades?
Too
Like blowing things up, given half a chance.
too uptight. You know, there were previous Elder Scrolls developers and Bethesda team members. Michael Kirkbride, definitely on drugs, you know. But that's because they were the creative types, you know. He was the business type. He was the ideas guy.
Rampart mechs incoming.
I don't have time for your highfalutin, highbrow sex jokes. You just have to say things like, Tarusi. Check out that Tarusi! And then that's the kind of level that I'm operating on, you know? I'm just distracted by Nyrene's itty-bitty waist, you know? And I got time for your Brandis smut. Okay, every time I stand up, I'm getting zapped by summon. It's getting quite annoying. Aye. Fucking hell. Where are these bloody pylons? The one time I kind of wish I did have a sniper rifle. Fucking die. God, starting to give me flashbacks of that bridge level at the Halo stream last night. Just never getting across. Highfalutin, sir. I'm so lowbrow, my forehead looks like a ship's rostrum. Facetious. I was looking forward to playing Fallout 76 until I found out it was an MMO. I prefer playing single-player games. Yeah. I would... Have you played any other Fallout games? Jake? Because I would, not particularly... I don't know, like, 76... I don't hate it, personally. There's a lot of things about it that I do quite like. Like, I love the world. I love, like, the actual map. I really like the enemy variety. I find it so much more, honestly, like, more interesting as a setting and just everything than Fallout 4. I find Fallout 4 very grey. Very... When I think of Fallout 4, I think of rain, clouds, and mirelurks. 76, the biomes are a bit more lush. Admittedly, it did kill Lily's dad. That is a bit of a point against it. Sorry, Lily. But, I'm not getting into that. Unless you want me to. But yeah, ultimately the problem with 76 is that it's not really an RPG. It's a fine, like, open world fuck-around-a-thon. And in terms of, like, an actual story mode for you to follow, there is now a little bit of a quest line with the Brotherhood of Steel, and it's fine. Like, I kind of put it on the level of, like, a faction quest line in Skyrim. You know, it's like the Dark Brotherhood quest line in Skyrim or something like that. You know, in terms of content, it's all right. It's not exactly gonna make up for the lack of a full-on main story. Main storyline is not really worth doing. It is so fucking tedious. You were just running from holotape to holotape. You never interact with any actual NPCs. And then at the end, you fight a giant boss. The boss fight's cool and all, but if you want to just do the boss fight, you can honestly just, like, respond to other players' call for help, and you can skip the actual process of doing it yourself. Context: when I played Fallout 76 for the very first time, literally the day, I think, we were together. It was me, Lily, and Sam. Lily, was interrupted by a phone call that my dad had died. Yeah, it was certainly ended the play session. Fucking hell. And you've never been back since. Oh, and once again, we find the heavy weapon after we no longer need it. Every time. Good times. Stuff like Fallout 76 and Fortnite are mentioned third spaces for people. Then again, so are pubs. Well, we don't have any third spaces in the real world these days, so we gotta take the virtual world for what we can. Fucking hell.
This way.
Honestly, where do kids hang out? Like, just in general, you know? I mean, I was hearing stories about, like, in some places in America, unaccompanied, like, teenagers, like 16-year-olds, basically, you know, not talking toddlers here, are not allowed to, like, go to the mall without an adult. You know? Like, I think back to my childhood, every other weekend, we would probably just like, hey, you want to take a bus to Dundee, which is, like, the nearest kind of city, and we would go to Game. We would buy Arkham City and then go to City World and watch The Dark Knight Rises. You know, that was kind of our social life. Do kids still do this shit? Clearly not in some places in America. Again, I'm not saying that's the standard, but it sounds like hell. So yeah, Fortnite and Fallout 76, those are your options, I guess. I am lost. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. We're going up or are we going down? I guess we're going down. Okay, sorry, the whole time I was trying to find a way up. Everywhere is closing down, that too. At least we still have HMV. I was going to mention this because you got an HMV gift card, Lily, for your Christmas, didn't you? I was going to say, at the very least, kind of to my surprise, I was visiting my, you know, local-ish Dundee again, HMV, a couple months back, and I was visiting the one in Edinburgh as well. Actually, pretty fucking good place. Like, they've kind of changed, they've adapted a bit, they've kind of lent a lot more into, like, merchandise, and, sorry, for those, no context, HMV, it's a British brand, music store originally, then kind of more digital media in general. DVDs, Blu-rays, movies is kind of the main thing that I would kind of go there for, but obviously we're seeing the death of physical media. Nobody buys DVDs anymore. There was a worry for a long time that HMV would be closing down entirely, but they seem to have kind of gotten a new lease of life, which I'm very happy about, because it is like one of the few fun stores, if you know what I mean, like as someone who isn't into like clothes shopping or shit like that. All around kind of geekdom store, you know. When I was there in Edinburgh, there was a lot of like classic Criterion Collection, again, a whole fucking wall of them. Movies, there was tons of books, bought a couple things, all on really good deals and good sales. Obviously, music is still music. I'm not really much of a music person, like buying vinyl or anything like that. Yeah, his master's voice. That's the. I don't know if that was the original name of the show, the store. That's obviously what. I can't actually remember what the story is now. Was HMV originally a brand of vinyl? Because it's like, you know, the dog with the little record player, and his master's voice is the kind of slogan. I don't remember. I don't know what the exact history is.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down.
Nyreen is always going. Never mind.
Need an engineer. At the catwalk entrance. Door jammed
Useless.
again.
Come on.
This may take a moment.
Let me shoot your shield pylon, you feckers.
to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Nyreen, stay in cover. I'm just going to play artillery for a bit. Sorry, I love hitting them with the concussive blast as they're like jumping out of a dropship or doing their little Iron Man boot thing, and they just kind of like ragdoll. They've just got no way of recovering from it. Ruh-roh. You two stay in cover! Stop running around! It's my job.
Doors open.
What happened to the... Oh no, they closed it.
Hurry
I was
up.
going to say, I saw there was a mech coming, but they just kind of like forgot about the Iron Fleet. The death of physical media is so depressing. A little bit. I mean, we're going to see a bit of a revival in some places where things are constantly getting taken off of Netflix and no one can fucking find their favorite TV shows, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, anymore. So we're going to have to just buy the fecking box set. There we go. There's another excuse for me to go to HMV sometime soon. Me still desperately trying to find
As soon as possible.
the rest of Battlestar Galactica as well.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed
Because
to
I cannot for the life of me find it on a reasonable streaming service. What's this? We had a bunch of fun electronic shops here in Norway as well, but they have merged, gone online only, or just got lost.
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before. They're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them.
So I feel like I'm missing a part of a conversation here.
Then attacked everyone in
PS2 is the third place
Cerberus
according to
hadn't found a way to
ads in
contain them.
magazines from
The
2000.
entire station would be infected.
I assume you're meaning like the third most selling console? I don't know why. I don't know if somebody else had mentioned like Switch or something being... What's first and second place then? Just out of curiosity. CEX is closing? No! And even then, that's mostly dads and aunts looking for phones. Ugh. I do always check in on CEX for like good pre-owned games. Well, the games aren't necessarily good, just good deals on shite games. Looking at Star Wars Outlaws. I played a little bit of Fallout 3, but I got lost after getting to Megaton. I need to revisit it. Played New Vegas until I killed Benny, then I got distracted with other games. Wow, just as you got to the most branching and involved section. What a shame. The best bits. Star Trek probably heading to Paramount Plus, much like the last Airbender film. Ow.
Don't let yourself be distracted by what-ifs.
What I saw, I'll carry with me until the end of my days, Commander. But it won't keep me from fighting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
New Reaper creatures. Sorry, I was kind of talking a little bit over that, but if you didn't catch it, Cerberus have been experimenting, probably relating to those civilian detainment camps.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Biological experiments using Reaper tech, as they often do, and they've created a new type of Reaper creature. Once again, not one we will see outside this DLC, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because they're awful. To be clear, my local CEX is closing. I don't know about the brand as a whole. Well, it's not going to be looking good for the brand as a whole, if your one is, but here's hoping. Oh, there's some loot there. Hold on.
Just reported it.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no?
You know, I'm just gonna say it. Nyreen is the best thing about this DLC. If she wasn't, if she wasn't here, it'd be pretty fucking forgettable. It does kind of make me think of like, it's the Operation Anchorage of the Mass Effect 3 DLC. It's just one big shooting gallery fighting generic soldier men, beginning to end. There's not much like RPGing.
Open your eyes. This is a war of attrition, and you're on the wrong side.
You might be right.
But we got the
Omega
pretty
are my priority.
lizard bird lady, so that's that's its one redeeming quality. I mean, it's fine. I'm not saying it's like a bad DLC or anything. I'm just thinking it is like a little bit one note.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
And then I will reinstate myself as your one and only oppressor. Cerberus's reign of terror is over. Now begins my reign of terror.
Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Arya.
Her stretched out purple face on the screen is too funny. The screens in this game, they do have an issue of like resolution, I guess.
Let's get these people ready to go. Now.
Maybe like TV technology has just regressed in the future. I mean, it's going that way anyway, isn't it? Everything's regressing.
Love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
Okie dokie. Where's landing pads? No? They say it's regressing, but it's not regressing correctly. I want newly minted CRT television sets, not race riots and threats of nuclear war. You'll get the future you're served, and you'll bloody thank us for it. Okay. Small nuclear explosion there. Generator. How you doing? Ruh-roh. Aye. Just love spamming it. It's the fucking best. I am looking forward to my next playthrough, where I go back to a good old-fashioned Vanguard or something, though. I will admit, I am kind of missing some of the biotic powers. It'll be a nice, refreshing change. What should I eat, Cheetos or Doritos? I said Cheetos, not Fritos. Cheetos. There's a ch sound. Doritos. Cheetos are kind of fucking off. Actually, no, hold on. Where are you? Cheetos in the UK are fucking awful. I think they taste better in the States, but that's probably because of all the illegal chemicals, which the European Union want to allow. I say this from experience. I did have a lot of spicy Doritos, sorry, Cheetos, when I was in the States. Became a little bit addicted. Kind of suffered from withdrawal, not being able to find them over on our side of things. But having since gone, you know what, here's some Doritos. I'll pick them up from Asda. And then I take them home and I eat them. And it's like, wow, these taste like actual dog shit. It's like super hot, spicy Cheetos, and you eat them, and they just kind of taste like vaguely cheesy dust. Yeah, nah. As for Quavers, not a fan. Actually, genuine, like, D-tier crisp. Not worth sucking a dog. Not worth sucking a dog off over. Or sucking a dog, for that matter. Oh. Hey, Arya. You alright? So, Ragdoll was gonna twist in all sorts of ways.
That's it. Cerberus is pulling out. Let's talk, Shepard.
I love that vague cheese dust taste. Mmm.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
I love her
Oh,
eyeliner.
they'll be ready.
How do you make this horrible reptile alien abomination look more feminine? Just give her little flicks. I mean, it's working.
We're almost there, Shepard.
Elcor spotted.
Be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
We
Cerberus
might,
will have a million fires.
also the hips, we
In one
might
fell swoop, we'll have
finish
two of the
this
Talons
DLC
working
tonight.
for us.
I'd probably like to finish it, honestly. Just get it one and done would be nice.
You handled Nyreen perfectly and got us an army.
She wears her weakness on her
We
chest.
humans will anthropomorphize anything with our bizarre gender
hope she's
norms.
up to the
Maybe
You and I will have to keep her on point.
maybe the Turians and the other races of the galaxy like adopted some of our culture in the last 20 years. Maybe humans and our culture is like the hip new trend. You know, if you think about it. It's been Turians, Solarians, and Asari, and like some of the other shittier races, kind of doing their own thing for centuries, and they were getting a bit tired and bored. Things were getting a bit stale. Then humans come along with all of our wacky new little quirks, and they're like, oh, you know, it's like Westerners who go on a gap year to Asia and like take up like Taoism or something. I spent like 6 months in a Tibetan monastery, you know, to get more in touch with myself. You know, that's what the Turians are like with humanity. You know, I went to like Idaho, not America, not the United States. What is it called again? We mentioned it at the start of stream.
Supplies have been distributed to the ground forces.
The United North American States? Yeah, I went to like Iowa to a Wendy's to get more in touch with myself. Humanity introduced food cartons and used condoms to the Galactic Society. Wonderful.
Tentative excitement.
Oh, I know you.
Welcome to Herod's Emporium, human. Relieved, I am grateful for Arya's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Curious, you seem familiar.
Yeah, we met in the
I had a
last
discount
game.
at your store the last time I was here.
Enlightened, I see. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative, the General threw out Arya's couch from Afterlife upon taking over. I would like to gain her favor
I remember
by
this.
returning it. Temptingly,
It's the side quest to find Arya's old couch. It's literally just that bit from the Family Guy Star Wars episode. Why the fuck not?
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
appreciative.
You know, who would throw out a whole couch? You know, I'm gonna take this.
Trouble,
I'll let you know.
courteously, have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I will purchase the things. Or not, maybe. Do.
Reports coming in. All forces ready.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
I remember Family Guy. No, you don't. Don't lie. Enough of your fucking lies. Where's the mechanic?
Those are exactly what I needed.
Oh. Was that it? Okay. He's thanking me, so I guess I did the quest. I don't remember.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the
Talk to
source.
me,
Power
ass.
Cerberus force fields.
That's no way to talk to Nyreen.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Oh,
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not
How long
completely.
you been there?
There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine,
can we see?
then take that
Just
elevator
past
to the
the-
reactor's back door.
Good
The
eyes.
webcam.
Let's go.
Not without
Sorry,
me.
there's a little bit of a delay.
Arya, my
It's hard to
patrol quartering
angle it
perimeter.
just right.
Please, you didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready.
And
If I'm
Vulcans
sending
never
men
lie.
to the bridge,
Never.
I
Spock
want to make sure
lied.
those force fields come down for good.
Classic.
So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
I don't care if you hate her, just as long as you obey my orders.
I see you two went to the same charm school.
Go wait by the med bay, Irene. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
Shepard, got a second? I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Arya will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
Rub off.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
I appreciate it, Irene. We're heading out soon.
There we go. Just asked enough to get
I'll be ready.
the basic rundown.
Commander.
Leave area. Let's go. I'm thinking about getting rid of this, to be honest. Yeah, might just go back to the old tried and true. Okay.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants.
ESO.
It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be...
I'm second guessing myself here. I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight, but it's gonna be left in an awkward spot where
Omega and Irene, I didn't work the mines myself.
there might be like
No.
30, 40 minutes remaining, which will just get
Relax. They're all
hung over till next stream.
They've been ripped to shreds.
But I don't necessarily want to push through to like a 3-hour stream, you know? Shields and barriers, that might be what we need. Anyway, we'll keep going for now. But when I'll call it when I call it. I can just feel myself getting a little bit tired, that's all. It's a hard job being a streamer, you know? Hardest job there is, as someone said. I don't remember who that was, but they were rightly ridiculed for it.
We shouldn't be.
Was that a Hassan?
What's that sound?
Whatever an Hassan is, you know?
General must have locked this
One of them
place down to keep inside.
streamos. Now this evokes aliens. Oh, it does. We're going through the yeah, in Aliens, it's going through the power plant, isn't it? The reactor. Without it being blacked out and all the bodies are there. Yeah, very. Are you guys hearing these spooky noises?
The mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place
I hope
up. There
that's
should
not
be a
just
massive
your
exit.
stomach grumbling, Nyreen. You do have a stomach, don't you? Did I just make a cultural faux pas? Actually, Turians have several stomachs. They're like cows. Oh. Guess we're following the pipes. Try not to trip. I tried watching Hassan, maybe it's my age, but I watch a lot of left-wing stuff. I agree with him, I learn from it, but good God, why are they so bloody annoying to listen to? Sorry, I do find that funny. Yeah, no, I've never really watched him. I've seen clips of him, but like anytime, half the clips, honestly, are like, I don't know, it's like watching a chair. Half the time, it's just an empty chair. I don't know. No, my problem with Hassan, from what little I do know about him, is that he may have some good opinions, but I feel like a lot of those opinions are ones that he's kind of just like almost hit by accident. Like he comes from a fairly progressive family. His uncle is Young Turks. What's his name? Cenk Uygur. So I just feel like his family in general are pretty progressive and left wing as is. So he's kind of just, you know. He's a good communicator, and he can communicate those opinions, but I feel like he hasn't necessarily thought about them fully, which is how he ends up with horrible takes like, you know, American imperialism bad, Israeli genocide in Gaza bad, okay, true, but also kind of simping for China, and was totally defensive over, like, Russia before it invaded Ukraine. Russia will never invade Ukraine. That's just Western propaganda. And then they do. And then it's like, oh. I never said that.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs.
You know, it's a very, very classic kind of problem with a lot of lefties, isn't it?
That's one thing we have in common.
It's like they're anti-imperialism, unless it's, you know, the empire that I like.
Unload on it.
This is the problem, I mean. Like, if you don't really think through your positions, why are you left-wing? Why are you pro-trans? Is it because it's the lefty position and you're a lefty? Or have you actually thought it through? Are you actually a gender abolitionist? Do you understand that gender is a social construct? And not just, you know, saying the words. I mean, do you know what it means for something to be a social construct? You know what I mean? You have to think these things through, otherwise you're operating on very shaky foundation. Not just Hassan, but most left-wing YouTubers. I don't know what it is. The way they communicate is irritating. Good thing I'm an apolitical streamer who's never given any opinions about anything.
Shepard, look alive. More adjutant.
Can't let them escape.
Keep politics out of video games. You hear? Come the Cthulhu boys. Whoop! No. Oh, yep, nope, that's good against barriers. Just have to remind myself. Oh no. Arya. Ruh-roh. No politic. I mean, I want left-wing politics to take off. I want change, and if nothing else, why not give left-wing politics a go? But they just come across as condescending, and some turned out to be twats. I don't know. Sorry, I don't really have much to add because, like, you're speaking obviously very broadly and about personal things that you've experienced, but without knowing specifically who and what you're talking about, all I can go is like, yep, you said it. I mean, you want to have good representation. You want, you know, the person who, for whatever reason, becomes like the face of your political persuasion. You want them to not be cringe and awful and have a bunch of horrible, I don't know, positions or personal issues or anything like that, you know?
Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. You'd stuck it out here, maybe you...
Especially if they're left, because for whatever reason, it's just a fact of reality. You can be a right-wing spokesperson, and it doesn't seem to matter how much of a piece of shit you are. You'll still get fucking Republicans and Democrats calling for like a monument to be built of you after you get shot. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, just like a general hypothetical. You know,
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
doesn't matter how many incredibly suspect things you said about race and IQ or anything like that. For some reason, if you're a Republican, you get away with it. Or, you know, you can just be Nick Fuentes and yet still get invited to the White House, for that matter. I was going to say invited onto, like, national TV, but then I remembered, wait, no, who gives a fuck about that? He went straight to the top, didn't he? Different standards, innit? It's like if you're a left-winger, like YouTuber or influencer or whatever. It's like walking on eggshells. You gotta not be that little bit cringe. You know, you gotta never have said anything dodgy on Twitter. But if you're a right-winger, it's like, don't actually have, like, video evidence of you doing your crimes. I mean, apparently, you can have as many pictures as you want with Jeffrey Epstein. Just don't have, like, video of you doing the act. You know, as long as there's any amount of plausible deniability, you can get away with it. Honestly, the more I say it, the more extreme the fucking difference is. So unfair. It's incredibly unfair, but it's how it be. It's just one of those rules of life, I guess. Fucking hell. It's like here in the UK at the moment, the current kind of political zeitgeist, I suppose, is Nigel fucking Farage on one end, man who literally made Brexit happen, the architect behind what is pretty much indisputably at this point the worst fucking economic disaster this country has ever volunteered upon itself, and for some reason he is like leading in the polls. And on the other side you have Zach Belansky, who's like just an all-around like decent guy, and for some reason it's like a close contest because, I don't know, Zach Belansky isn't like a great speaker, public speaker, maybe, I don't know. Some people look at him and go like, I don't really like his face. I don't know, the standard. The fucking double standards, you know.
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
Or, God forbid, even worse, it's when you get classic leftist infighting, isn't it? I'm not going to support this politician who clearly has momentum behind him because he's not a full-blown socialist. He isn't promising to implement communism on day one. And it's like, for the love of God. Please. I'm going to stay home. I refuse to vote for anyone. Please. Please. Stop. Contrapoints. Disappointing. Yeah, I feel you there. I mean, for me, it was the Gaza thing, wasn't it? Here's why I haven't spoken up about Palestine. Fucking releases a 30-page manifesto excusing it. It's like, dude, bitch, you could just fucking, like, say nothing, or just be like, I didn't talk about it because I didn't really feel I had anything to say. It's not really my field of expertise. Instead, you had to get, like, super defensive. No, and there's been a few other things. There's been a few other, like, throwing other people under the bus over various issues.
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
I think I will never understand politics. I think I will choose to ignore politics and just enjoy life like I'm enjoying these Doritos. You enjoy those Doritos, baby. What is best in life? Doritos and Red Scott Gaming Stream. I ain't reading all that. Free Palestine.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
Wacka wacka. I'll say this for Polanski, he's only been in the game a short while, yet he's managed to make a good name for himself. Yeah. Like, I've never been a Greens supporter, but I have said to myself, off the record, I've said in the past that I would get behind whichever party seemed to have momentum around it. Now, for a little while, it looked like, since Labour's obviously, like, dead and was lost all mandate and confidence from everyone, bloody Zara Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn were talking about setting up a new party. And, you know, I think it's right to be a little bit skeptical. But, you know, you also want to have a bit of hope. And I'm like, okay, it looks like there's a lot of enthusiasm. There's a lot of momentum behind this movement at the moment. So I'm going to support it. And let's see where it goes. Anyway, where it went was down the shitter. And at the same time, the Greens, a party which has always been on the fringe of UK politics, they've never been a serious party, seems to be getting, like, actual support and momentum, and this guy was getting his name out there, and people, Zach Polanski has become, you know, a household name, in a way that, like, the Lib Dem leader isn't even, Jim Davies, right? Even the fact that I'm not 100% sure, pretty sure it is. But, like, traditionally the Lib Dems have always been the third party. But obviously, I think momentum plays a huge role in politics, even more so than policy, to be perfectly honest. This is why you can have people who voted Trump in the general and Zoran Mamdani in the mayoral in New York State. You know what I mean? Or New York State. It's like, how does that make sense? How do I square that circle, we ask, as people who know about politics. But the truth is, most people don't care. And it's all about momentum and energy, you know? Again, this is why Reform and Nigel Farage are doing so well, in spite of being, like, the cause of all of the country's fucking problems. More or less. Or at least representative of them. It's because our media is completely complicit in giving them constant, way more disproportionate representation, screen time, interviews, mentions that they deserve. They had, like, I don't know, 1, 2 sitting MPs. And yet despite that, despite having like a fraction of what the Lib Dems had and other parties had, they got magnitude more media representation. And that is why they're now doing so well. And it's fucking atrocious. It's criminal. Frankly. Criminal. But it goes to show that policy doesn't matter. Not for getting elected, obviously for getting re-elected. Because, you know, they might get into power and then they won't be able to fulfill any of the promises they had. They won't actually fix this dying fucking little island. Because of course they can't. All they will do is cause more people to suffer, and then we'll be back to square one. You know, I mean, just look at America. It's, I mean, their reform is running on the Trump platform, you know, and look how it's doing for the States.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Wanted to look up why folks dislike Zach Belansky, and the top comment is basically, because he's dumb, bad at economy, and he's an Allahu Akbar pro-Gaza nutter. Not making that up. That, it sounds pretty much like what I've seen. Yeah.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
Reform do seem to have plateaued for the moment in the polls. Hopefully they decline. Fuck the BBC though. Fuck them for genuinely fuck them forever. No surprise that Reform has plateaued, because ultimately they were... Reform is just the Tories, you know.
We're not being attacked.
They are...
Yep, be ready for anything.
Unhappy Tories and Tory voters, as well as some more right-wing Labour, traditional Labour voters. You know, I'm not going to pretend that Labour is, like, principally left-wing, even traditionally. It's always going to have its more reactionary kind of supporters. But anyway, now that those people have moved over, they've not really got much else to pull from.
Why are you grinning, Arya?
We're almost
End of the day,
there.
there's only so many voters in the country.
Come down.
And you're not really moving people from, like, Green to Reform, or Lib Dem to Reform.
That was a door, babe.
You know, people only move
Warm up.
in certain circles, don't they? Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about, HD. The economic shit from his appearance on The Rest is Politics, where they tried to do a gotcha, but Rory Stewart is as appealing as warts on balls. They referred to his economic takes as pseudoscience, or referred to his, they asked him, who are some of your, who are some of the economists? Economists that you respect and you, like, get your policies from. And he mentioned Vanis Varoufakis, I think I'm saying that name right, former Greek finance minister and kind of left-wing thinker. as well as some other people. Anyway, I don't remember all the names. Point is, these are all like economists, you know, some of them very, very high level. And Rory Stewart was like, well, they are not economists who agree with me, so they're pseudoscientists. You know, they're not real. And he was rightfully fucking grilled for this, dragged for it across the internet, and deservedly so.
Why don't you do this in person, Patron?
Sorry, I realise this whole stream, the latter half, has just turned into politics.
I take no pleasure in any of this, Commander. You're the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Arya. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
No, I've been watching the rest of politics for a while, not because I like super agree with Alistair Campbell and Rory Stewart. I just find it interesting hearing their perspective. I actually read Rory Stewart's book.
Arya, what do you think?
I'm not going out like this. Arya, don't!
And it was interesting because it was not long after I'd finished reading his book that the previous US election happened. And I remember at the time him being like, oh, Kamala Harris is definitely going to win. Of course she's going to win. Her policies make so much more sense than Trump's. And even then I'm like, I knew you were going to say this based on everything I've learned about you from your book, from like your appearances in the rest of politics, and I know you're wrong. I don't know how you could fucking believe that there is no way that Trump could win over Kamala Harris. But of course, his incredibly liberal, incredibly centrist viewpoint led him to that conclusion, and he's incapable of seeing the populist perspective, despite losing to a populist in Boris Johnson for the Tory leadership campaign, and it's clear that he didn't really learn the real lesson from it. Yeah, he's very up his arse. Smart guy, incredibly intelligent guy, but so like blinders. All this political stuff is somewhat flying over my head, but you're just vibing. Well, enjoy the me shooting Rampart mechs, I suppose, at the same time. Point is, Cerberus are reform. Shepard is Marx. This Shepard is Chairman Mao. And Reapers are the encroaching AI bubble that is about to burst and kill us all. Alistair Campbell constantly talking about his adventures off-pod got on my tits. Adventures? You mean like, oh, I went off to see the Norwegian Prime Minister last week. That sort of shit. Or what? So yes, we know. You're in a club that we are not. I was hanging around with some skydivers the other day and their opinion on climate debate. Uh-oh. Okay, we're on our own now, are we? Okay, no, I was trying to remember, is this a section where we are, like, having to continue the fight without any companions? Yes, it is.
Spirits, Arya. How did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
I'm in a Lib Dem area. I voted Lib Dem, because it was the only credible threat to the Tories. Yeah, there is sort of, websites for that sort of shit now, where it's like, who should I vote for to minimize the chance of the Tories winning? Sometimes you just gotta get a bit tactical with it. Sometimes you gotta get tactical to beat the Tories. Like, use concussive shock combined with incendiary rounds on the Prothean plasma rifle. Gotta get those biotic detonations, you know? God, it's red in here. Everything looks like a mech now. Even the regular guys.
Shepard, there's no let up. The mechs just keep coming.
Alright, alright, alright. The only thing Polanski did a bit shit was that question time answer about careers, but sensible people knew what he meant. Yeah, like you say, left-wing politicians walk on eggshells, yeah. It's just, there's always this assumption that lefties don't, you know, the right is the responsible economists, you know, the stewards of the economy. And the leftists are always got these, like, crazy ideas, like making sure people have enough money to live, and therefore spend, and therefore keep the economy going. You know, crazy ideas like that. Meanwhile, the responsible right-wingers, you know, let's reduce taxes on the super wealthy so that they can spend, they can put more of their money in offshore bank. You know, for whatever reason, reality, of course, does not conform to this widely held opinion, but it's why you have lefties always being more scrutinized about you know, the economy, what are your economic plans, da, da, da. Meanwhile, Reform and whoever can just be like, yeah, we're going to, like, deport 500,000 people. How will this help the economy? Sure, there will be less people doing jobs, but somehow it'll only go up.
You can't do this, Commander.
It's incredibly, it's so one-sided. It's fucking Jesus Christ.
For dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't.
Oh.
Try rerouting power away.
Oh, we're getting a moral choice here. Ah, fuck it.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Wait.
Rerouting
Oh, was that too
to
late?
maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor.
She'd just throw thousands of lives away.
Quiet.
Push the big red button. Warp core is overloading, or whatever.
So be it.
So
All units,
wasn't paying enough attention to remember what the actual thing was there. So by overloading the core, we took down all the shields, which is what we needed to do to get to the Cerberus command center, but we sacrificed a bunch of people in the process? I do forget. Were there areas of the ship that were, like, gonna be sucked out into space or something? Loss of life support.
You almost let Petrovsky play you like that.
Shepard tried rerouting power to save innocent lives. It was the right thing.
When are you going to learn? There are no innocents
Yeah,
on
I think it
Omega.
was that.
You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But
Why can't you bring
I was cave diving with a group of hybrid man-bat people the other day. Extraordinary chaps, and their thoughts on migration were...
nominations?
Shush.
What's gonna happen if we run into more, Nyreen? Huh?
She'll find out what she's really...
I was running down the side of Hoover Dam to test out anti-gravity boots with aliens, and they had some amazing views on biscuits.
I don't mean to promise.
I finally stopped listening to the rest of politics when Stuart started going on about the NHS can only be fixed with AI, and I was like, how about some fucking money, you austerity-loving prick? Well, there we have it.
Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians take...
Only the Reapers can save the NHS. There's no other way.
That won't last.
Could we just, like, I don't know, increase taxes on people with more than, like, 500,000? No, that's communism!
You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
The people are meant to distract Cerberus, not us.
I know what to do, Commander.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers.
Bray, engage. Delay.
Um, I think we might stop here. I'm trying to think how much is left.
Cut off the way to afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
I mean, there's not much, but it's still like half an hour or more.
Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Because I know we still have to go through another area of horrible little Cthulhu fuckers.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Well,
The only route to the central
no message from wife about picking up advance. Send a quick message. I mean, she would have said if she had trouble getting the bus. This is the last bit, yeah. Part of me's like, did we just get it over with so that we can start fresh next week? Let's get it over with. Otherwise, we're going to have this awkward thing of like, first half of next stream is going to be finishing this DLC, and then we'll be halfway through another mission afterwards. Oh, hold on. I know where we are. This is like the sewage area. This is the sewer. Yeah. I don't know why I was trying to find another word. It's the area with the sewage. You know what it's called. The sewer. Trash compactor, I think, is what I was trying to say, but that doesn't really describe it properly. Point is, somebody's couch should be around. Down for Overwatch 2 after, if you is? Oh, we'll see. You know how the king has the authority to dissolve parliament? Man, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think part of why we've been talking about politics for half of this stream is because there's not actually that much to talk about in terms of, like, the game story. Again, it's kind of one note, this DLC. Oh. All good. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. If you're both down for Overwatch, then sure. It's not Vance's couch, is it? We'll have a look. We'll check to look if it resembles Swiss cheese.
Extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
careful.
Let's go.
Anything down here? No. Absolutely not. Haha!
Irene here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Now, who would throw out a perfectly good three-piece couch?
Aaron, found what you wanted. Sending you the coordinates now.
Is that my couch?
Why can't we have a based monarch? Because monarchy is inherently unbased. It's antithetical. Can't be done. You could fucking try at least. Oh. Hello. Have a grenade. Oh, do your thing. Oh, the shield almost knocked me the fuck out, Arya. Huh. Gotta be a bit careful.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column.
Wow.
Sets off those bombs.
Stuttering. When you upgrade your armor in Arkham Asylum, the picture of Batman looks like he is screaming. Okay. I'm just imagining what this looks like. Just. I
think they're sending forces your way.
Like the fucking hey yeah yeah guy. He-Man. Sorry, you were just starting your Arkham playthrough tonight, were you? I can't remember if you said you were just beginning or if you were like a bit of the way through. Either way, what are you thinking of it so far?
Got
it. Suddenly I want to hear a Dolly Parton Mass Effect song called Nyrene. I'm begging you, don't take Arya away from... Mess that up, but you know what I know what you mean. I'm not doing a full sing.
Take care of the bombs, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Hello. That was a bit unpleasant. Oh, I kind of feel like this bit sucks. I remember having a bit of trouble here in the past. It's always circular rooms. Right. We can catch a breather. Just enough to disarm this bomb.
3 left.
Leave me alone. What? Okay, I didn't actually want to start disarming the bomb yet. I was just trying to get in... Game, I was just trying to get in cover. Obviously, I pressed X to hug cover, and instead it began, oh, disarm the bomb then. While just standing there. Fucking hell. Arya, where the hell are you? Can you give me some actual cover, please? Remember, there is a little radar that tells you where the enemies are, but only when you're in the kind of weapon select wheel. But it's worth just having a glance at every now and again. to know if we are, like, being flanked. Sorry, I said we're being flanked just at the same time that I thought I saw a shadow of someone sneaking up behind me there. And I'm like, fuck, is Uni just snuck in?
Shutdown imminent. Malfunction detected.
Loving it. Right now, I'm hunting Joker in the Botanical Gardens. Getting to the poison ivy shite. If I remember right. I mean, it's the Arkham Botanical Gardens. If it's not got poison ivy, then what the hell are they doing? Yeah, I do need to replay that.
This way, Shepard.
Wonderful. Get through this as quick as we can with as minimal deaths as possible.
We're clear.
Good. Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing through the Gozu district.
I'm Googling it.
Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Arkham Asylum.
Yes, boss.
Armor. Upgrade. Screen?
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians.
Is it this one? Is the one where he's like...
Just get to the rendezvous point. That's all that matters.
Not in my world. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a change.
He's a bat who's just echolocating. Yep.
Cerberus.
How do you know that? Could be the Talons. Never mind.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to give an opinion that I just remembered about Arkham Asylum, but it's about the ending. It's about the final boss, and I don't want to paint your thoughts on it before you get there. Those who have played
Looks like they've been
can
on.
probably guess what I'm getting
We
at.
should get a move on.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host
What are you
conversion,
up to?
we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Kind of feel like we should have got this before.
On adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
I don't know. I feel like we're a bit late into the DLC to get the kind of creepy lore drop of them experimenting on civilians. It's like, yeah, we know. We learned all this by now. We've already fought the things like twice. Test adjutants have escaped, obviously. Classic Umbrella mistake. What is the old meme? We spliced the DNA of a gorilla with a fucking poison dart frog, and then started poking it with a stick. Sure hope it never escapes. Journal entry 2. It escaped.
Makes sense considering what they had locked up in here.
Oh, you've played it already. Ah, well. I was just gonna say, final boss, kind of the worst part. Right?
That doorway leads to the Gozu district.
Like, how do we have a Batman v Joker final confrontation in a video game? Fuck, we've ran out of ideas. Just make him a super mutant suddenly for no reason. Let's get the high ground. Right. Have a grenade in the face. Barely an inconvenience. Right. Honestly, at this point, why is Cerberus even trying? It's kind of just pathetic. I'm embarrassed for you. Every time we fight, it's the same old story. You throw out mechs, you throw out ninjas. You throw out mechs made of ninjas. Also known as Bryn. Sorry, the Lin joke there. Never had a problem with the end of Asylum. Maybe mechanically it's not groundbreaking, but thematically I thought it was on point. Obviously I have not played it, like I said, in a very, very long time, but my memory is a bit like... Yeah.
Morton is dead.
Pity. He was a very practical kind of Solarian.
Morden mentioned unique dialogue, because we're past that part of the game. I assume Shepard has something else to say if we haven't finished the Krogan Tachanka stuff. Hey. Why does she look like the donkey from Shrek meme, you know, staring directly into the camera? Oh, that's even worse. Don't know why it amuses me. Right, let's go.
Take out the turret.
Ah! No, 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 no! Sorry, we're in one of those awkward rooms where the cover doesn't quite work. It's like you've got flame pit here where you can't see anything, or awkwardly angled thing here which doesn't actually provide cover, because the enemies are like right there. And smoke everywhere. Can't forget the smoke. Oh! She's here. She's here. Sorry, I have to move the washing. That's just, well, you know, don't want to have it blocking my my LED lights here. But obviously, it's just sitting in the hallway, getting in the way. So, what?
Where is this from?
What's the problem?
I just saw Teddy the one yesterday.
Don't worry about it.
Where did you put
I
it?
just used it to cover something in the microwave and then gave it a rinse. You're
Where is it late?
with the rest of the Tupperware. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No.
It's that's an absolute non-problem.
No, I just pulled one bag. Where
Yes,
is
it's the
this?
same one. I also had soup today, like yesterday. I also used it to cover the soup today.
Okay, then you need to put it in the bag.
It. Whatever. I genuinely don't know what the fucking problem is.
I thought that was crazy. Did I just do it?
Friendly's incoming.
Or,
Don't worry about it. God forbid the dishes are put to dry on the dish rack. What is this dish doing on a dish rack? Because I washed it. Gonna BRB before store closes. Hope I don't miss end of stream. But if I do, tell my wife I said hello. That's fair.
so gross. You just rubbish
I'm ignoring you. I agree with you about the Joker boss fight. Rocksteady should have made Joker a stealth fight, like they were planning to. I don't know. Even that kind of sounds. I just don't know how you do it. Like, how do you do Batman v Joker? It's always. It's never a battle of brawn. A stealth fight. Obviously, you can implement the stealth mechanics because it's a stealth game somehow. But it can't just be sneak after him and then give him a karate chop in the back of the neck or some shit like that. I don't know exactly. I don't have a better idea right now off the top of my head. But like, it's a battle of wills. It's a battle of wits. I'm thinking like the Riddler missions in City, where they're like puzzles, you know, but instead of trying to find the little Riddler trophies, it's like, I've planted bombs all over the city, Batman! I've stolen the city's supply of foreskins, Batman, and if you can't stop me, I'm going to sell them all on eBay. Whatever a fucking classic Joker scheme is, you know. Oh no. What is she doing? What are you doing? Just checking. No, there is no way for her not to die. Because I was going to get very disappointed in myself if it was like, oh no, I chose one or two of the wrong dialogue options. Fuck. And there was the most ignoble end for a promising character in this entire game. Well, she had to sacrifice herself for the civilians, because that's been her entire character so far. I just wondered if there was a way of, like, you hardening her. Not like that. You know, if you agree with Arya through all of their various debates.
It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
But no, there's nothing you can do.
No, wait.
Haha, you fell right into my bondage device.
What now, Strasky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
She had to sacrifice herself for the sake of post-game DLC release continuity? What do you mean? What are you yapping about? What am I doing again? Destroy shield jet. Okay, sure. Wacka wacka. Oh, crap. Run away! So, override. Yeah. We want to... Fucking hell. It's getting an angle on the shield generators, though, because of all these silly... So if you can't tell, this is the club. This is the nightclub from Mass Effect 2. Obviously converted into a bit of an arena. Yeah, don't want to bother too much about combat right now, because we will get Arya back as a companion once we can free her. Until then, we're kind of nerfed combat-wise. But got it pretty quick. I don't like you. Ow! Oh god. Oh no. Can we please regroup? Yes, darling? What? Criminal. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Because you did nothing.
I didn't forget. I just didn't
You just
do
didn't
it.
do it. Yeah, that's why I'm saying criminal.
Right. Well, I would have done it, but this DLC has been longer than expected. No, thank you. I've had enough chocolate.
Criminal.
Well, that went well. Back. What did you miss? Nyreen killed herself. She was sick of Arya's bullshit. No, there was like a bunch of those horrible Cthulhu monsters encroaching on some civilians, so she blew herself up with a bunch of grenades to take them all out. Nothing we could have done. It's one of those unavoidable character deaths. Sexy Turian's dead. And we got through the boss fight pretty easily, all things considered. The same bondage machine as Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones. Kind of is, isn't it?
Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
I think it's a hazelnut chocolate.
To save your skin.
I let you escape. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Inexplicably. I think he'd agree now that it was the biggest mistake of his life.
But this is murder.
That's right. Cold-blooded murder. No less than you deserve. Oh no, not yet. You don't get a quick, easy death.
Huh. Let's just walk away then. Oh. She's doing some spooky Vulcan mind meld shit on him.
Clean up this mess. Shepard, I never thought I'd enjoy having a
Don't
partner.
fuck with Arya unless you're left-handed. Hey! What? No? Unimpressed? Okay. I guess it was a
Thank you for not.
spur of the moment thing.
Killing that man was deeply satisfying. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center. It may take some time to remove the general.
Shep, you taste like a battery.
Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
And you remember the terms of our arrangement?
I pay my debts. You'll get everything. All the troops, ships, and the Ezo.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape. Citizens of Omega, hear me. I,
Arya Talok, have given you back your lives.
my rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
The bondage machine is mine and mine alone.
Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders, and we'll take our revenge. It's their turn to tremble. Their
Now
turn
there
to
is
bleed.
an alternate line there,
Going
depending
forward,
on
lives will be hard.
which direction you've taken. But we've let her go dark, yeah.
Only I can protect them. And hear this. I will make Omega impenetrable. No one will ever threaten
Yeah, the alternate line is like, round up the Cerberus invaders and ... we will expel them from the station. It's like,
Don't fuck with Omega.
You always get these crap
But
details?
now,
Not this time.
they're gonna get fed into the bondage machine. Into the torment nexus, one by one. Sorry about that. Yeah, Arya turned dark from the first game to now. Well, the second game, but yeah. That's what happens when they kill off the one young single Turian lady in the whole galaxy. You alright? Hey, Fifi, alright? You're having a little moment. Want to come say hi? Nope, you're gonna run under the washing. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We managed to get through the whole DLC, so I'm quite happy about that, and we did it in under 3 hours. The subjects demand to see the Queen. Well, only if she'll let me. Behold the chat. Whoop. I'm trying to get the webcam mode. Where are we? Hey, there we are. I didn't know if I had it set up. Say hi. She just stares. Head empty. No thoughts. Yeah? Show your belly. You are the streamer now. Oh! She got. Got half the time she's always nagging me to get in my chair. And today it's like, boo, bound out. Okay. I'm sad I'm allergic to cats. Me too. Thanks for watching though. We will be... Fuck, hold on. What is this Thursday? This Thursday is the 1st of January. I did mention... I don't know. Probably not, actually. I did mention that I might stream on New Year's night just because it's something to do. You know, one of those, let's stream until the early hours of the morning. I might not, but don't count on it. I feel like I've streamed a lot the last few days. I feel like I've never been off YouTube. So I might take a little bit of a break from it. But either way, we'll be back next Monday. Yep, no Halo this Sunday. We're getting back to our D&D stream 1 a week schedule. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for New Year. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you whenever the fuck I see you. Enjoy your New Year, if I don't see you before then. And the rest of your night. Ta-ta.